What I always talk to them is heart failure is a very serious condition. Once a patient has got symptomatic heart failure, 5-year mortality is close to 50%. So a disease which perhaps runs a more serious course than most of the cancers. Now, when disease is very serious, where mortality is very high, patient has a lot of issues related to quality of life. Patient is not able to exert well and do his normal daily livings. At that time, we as physicians should be doing everything best possible so that patient's symptoms improve, patient's exercise performance improves, patient gets happier in his life. Not only that, his most important point is his longevity of life increases. Now we all know that Paradigm HF was a wonderful trial which showed that if we use ARNI for patients with HFrEF instead of ACE inhibitors, patient does get much more improvement in quality of life, as well as patient also lives longer, because it clearly showed there was reduction in cardiovascular mortality and also all-cause mortality. So I'm pretty sure, and that's how most of the guidelines on this earth came, that if you're a patient of HFrEF, is already on ACE inhibitors, tolerating it well, maybe seemingly stable, all of them should be thought and considered to switch to ARNI, because ARNI is a molecule which gives much reduced morbidity and mortality. So I request and recommend all my physicians friends that every patient who enters your chamber, however stable he may be, because in heart failure, stable term is a myth. Every patient is going to worsen someday. So please consider switching them to ARNI as early as possible. The most important point is if a patient is on ACE inhibitors, you have to let at least 36 to 48 hours for the washout time so that ACE inhibitors is out from the system, and then only you should start ARNI as a drug. Sometimes if you have a fear that patient will decompensate by stopping ACE inhibitors, what I do in my practice is I switch all those patients from ACE inhibitors to valsartan twice a day, and then valsartan is there for 2 to 5 days, and after that you can immediately switch over to ARNI.